When camping off-grid, your biggest challenge will be the water, not even having enough power, but the water, especially for prolonged off-grid stay. Let's cover a few things here. I'll talk about some default things that come with the trailer, and I want to cover a few things you want to consider to avoid mistakes that we made. So let's start with the water pressure. So when you're filling your fresh tank from your garden hose, and if you have a good water pressure, please do not fill it without using pressure regulator that comes with every POS unit. Don't forget, use the pressure regulator. Now, filtration. All POS trailers, they come with a 0.2 micron off-grid water filter, which is an amazing filter. It does a great job, but it's designed to filter water further. Let's say if you're getting it from a proper source, like a city water. When you camp off-grid, you will be, you'll be using a submersible pump and getting water from lakes, streams, rivers. And what's going to happen if you don't use a pre-filter, you will very quickly clog that fancy, expensive, really good water filter. And then when you start filling your water tanks, it will take you hours and hours and hours because everything is clogged. So what you want to do, you want to have a pre-filter. Something simple like this. You can get this in most retailers, like even Canadian Tire. It's 0.5 micron filter by Camco. So what it does, it will pre-filter the water you're getting from other sources, and now you'll have really decent clean water going through that fancy 0.2 micron filter, and it will be really safe water to do many things, like brush your teeth, even to drink. In our particular case, because we travel full time and we grab water from every possible source you can imagine. Well, not puddles. In our particular case, I also decided to add an extra water filtration system for our drinking, as a drinking water, and I will show it to you inside. Now let's talk about pump. So this is our current pump. It's actually very powerful, 3/4 HP pump, and our first pump was more affordable. I wanted to save money, and on the specs it looked fine, so why would I spend more money because this one looks fine? But numbers on the paper and the reality are two different things. If you use a short hose on a flat surface, yeah, everything's good. But if you're using a longer hose, which will be the case because you'll need to be able to reach those places, if you have an elevation like a riverbank, the weak pump will barely give you any water flow. So you want to have a proper, good, powerful submersible pump like the one we have, for example. Okay, and here's the water filtration that I put on this thing. So I had to remove one of the shelves here because it was in the way. So I removed the shelf, and we got the system. It's called iSpring water system. We got it from Costco. It has really fancy filtration. I have 3 filters here, and then another reverse osmosis here, and there's something else. So it's 6-stage system. Plus it has this jug that saves the water that you filter. So it's always on demand. So even if my trailer pump is not working, I can still get drinking water from this. And as you can see, it's connected simply to the over there to the cold water. I hope you find this video useful. If you have any questions, you can always leave your questions in the comments. Thanks for watching.